some practice. Take on Danny Paz in 4x4 short course. And they are off. Spallone getting off to a good start. Right behind him is Nico Para. It looks like Rossiter. Whoa. Para almost took the lead from him. And now these guys, there is a four-way battle for first right now. It's going to be, somebody got it wrong there. It's going to be, oh, wow. You know who's going to come out the winner? Patrick Rossiter. Followed by Nico Para, Adrian Gibson, Dustin Spallone, Teddy Davis, Nelson Garcia, Kyle Robbins, C. Dobson, Henry Clabert, Kevin Ramos, and Rodley Torres. Right now, Patrick got a rear view mirror full of young Nico Para. Patrick, your A1 winner. Patrick, 23-3 for him, to 23-7 for Para. Separated by 0.8 of a second, these two. Actually pulling away from the rest of the pack, so Spallone going to have to find something, or going to have to hope for some mistakes. If he wants to turn that TQ into a win, he can still turn it into a win. Time to beat set by Patrick at 13.508. And nobody on that pace, not even Patrick from A1. So Spallone in big trouble of not transforming that TQ into a win. Patrick looking to wrap it up. He does have, if it finishes like this, it's going to be Patrick Rossiter, Nelson Garcia, Nico Para overall. Nico would want to put the hammer on and try to challenge Patrick. He probably can't take the overall, but he can take second. These guys are way off the original. Not way off, but 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. And there we see Patrick in some lap trap. Para gets by. Great move by Nico Para as he sneaks by on the inside. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a racer in four-wheel drive wheeler. 13.5. Para just in front of Patrick by 3/100 of a second, and he loses that. Para just going to hang behind him. That blue car going to move out of the way, and we have a great race between that green and white car, Patrick Rossiter, and that orange and blue car of Nico Para. And around that 180 over this tabletop they go. They're going to be separated by mere 1/100th of a second when they come across the line. And they are separated by 0.3 of a second. And Para very fast right here, challenging Patrick Rossiter. Rossiter having to go into defense mode and shut the door on Para. As they come through the rhythm section, Para, power move, but can't make it stick as Patrick shuts the door. And around the straightaway up into the bank they go again. And down the straightaway they go. Para losing a little bit of time. 0.6 of a second back. But this is where Para makes up a lot of time on Patrick through here in this rhythm section. They got the veteran racer, Patrick Rossiter versus young Nico Para. Nico coming through. Gets a little bit squirrely. That's the breathing room that Patrick needed. There we see experience versus youthful enthusiasm. Patrick now got a clear stretch ahead of him and no sight of Para, as Para is going to drop to about, way back actually. 6.8 seconds. So Para had an accident off camera. And there's Patrick. All for him to lose now with 1 minute and 34 seconds left to go. Patrick the Squirrel Rossiter. We call him Squirrel because, just read his shirt. No, because he is the screeching squirrel of the Elite RSC production team. He'll be fully focused on one thing and then be like, Squirrel! Patrick now out to a commanding lead over Para, avoiding some wreck traffic. Getting taken out. Oh my goodness, they were playing pinball with Rossiter just now. Nico still 5.3 back. Any mistake by Patrick, though, is going to give Nico some chance to take this. Nico still in second on the race, but will finish third over. Teddy Davis now up to third, followed by Nelson Garcia. Spallone down in fifth. So Spallone not having his way in four-wheel drive 13.5 this weekend. He did take the TQ, but unlikely that he will take a win here. If Patrick now getting out of that kerfuffle and into somewhat clear air, as that person knows how to get out of the way of our leader. Well done. And Patrick looking very dialed at 23.9 for him. He's got the fastest lap of the race at 23.1. Patrick has a 3.5 second lead over Parra, though. But this will be the last lap. But anything can happen in racing, and there can be oh my goodness, like that car could have just taken Patrick out and broke a ball cup. And that would have been it. And there we go, as Patrick comes down, and he comes across, and he will take the overall win, the A1 and A2 win. Nico Parra finished second. And actually, Parra's time was enough to get him in front of Nelson Garcia. He'll finish second overall, followed by Teddy Davis, Nelson Garcia, Kyle Rollins, Adrian Gibson, Dustin Spillane, Henry Clappert, Kevin Ramos, C. Dobson, Joe Dodonsky,